You are not an accident. You were created with intention, crafted by the hands of a creator who makes no mistakes. To truly live a life of purpose and significance, you must first come to terms with your inherent value. This is not something that fluctuates based on the opinions of others, the circumstances of life, or the mistakes you've made. Your value is constant because it is tied to who you are, not what you do. Too many people live their lives unaware of their worth, allowing the world to define their identity. They measure themselves against the standards of society, the success of their peers, or the approval of those around them. But when you live this way, you place your value on things that are fleeting. The opinions of others change like the wind. The success you build can be taken away in a moment. Even relationships, as meaningful as they may be, are not permanent. So if your sense of worth is anchored in these things, you will always feel insecure and incomplete. Your value is not something you earn. It is a gift given to you simply because you exist. You were made in the image of God, which means there is something divine and extraordinary about you. This truth is foundational. When you understand this, it changes everything. You stop seeking validation from others because you know you are already validated by the one who made you. You stop comparing yourself to others because you realize you were designed to be unique, not to imitate someone else. You stop doubting your ability to achieve greatness because you understand that you were created with the capacity to fulfill your purpose. The problem for many people is that they allow their past to define their value. They look at their mistakes, failures, or shortcomings and think, I'm not good enough, but let me tell you something, your worth is not diminished by your failures. In fact, failure is often the very thing that shapes you into the person you were meant to become. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Gold is refined by fire. Your challenges and struggles are part of the process of revealing your true potential. Understanding your value also means recognizing that you are not ordinary. There is nothing common about you. The fact that you exist is proof that you have a purpose. No one else can be you. No one else can bring to the world what you were designed to bring. When you diminish yourself or think less of who you are not only doing yourself a disservice, you are depriving the world of the gift that is you. One of the reasons people struggle to understand their value is because they spend too much time listening to the wrong voices. The world is full of noise voices telling you what you should look like, how you should act, what you should achieve to be considered successful. If you're not careful, you'll start to believe these voices and allow them to shape your identity. But the only voice that truly matters is the voice of the one who created you. He says you are fearfully and wonderfully made. He says you are chosen, loved, and equipped for every good work. When you understand this, you stop chasing after the approval of others and start living in the confidence of who you truly are. Another key to understanding your value is knowing that you are not here by chance. Your existence was intentional, and with intention comes responsibility. You are placed on this earth to fulfill a purpose that only you can fulfill. This means you have a role to play, a contribution to make, and a legacy to leave behind. Your value is directly tied to the potential that lies within you, and it is your responsibility to nurture that potential and bring it to fruition. When you begin to see yourself as valuable, it changes the way you live. You start to take care of yourself because you realize you are worth it. You invest in your growth because you understand that your potential is limitless. You stop settling for less than you deserve because you know your worth is too high to accept mediocrity. You approach life with confidence because you believe in the greatness that lies within you. The world often tries to tell you that your value comes from what you do, what you have, or how others see you. But don't believe that lie. Your value is intrinsic. It cannot be taken away or diminished. It is not based on your performance, your possessions, or your popularity. It is based on your identity as a creation of God, fearfully and wonderfully made. When you truly understand your value, you unlock the power to live boldly, love deeply, and achieve greatly. You stop playing small because you know you were made for more. You stop doubting your abilities because you trust that you are equipped for every challenge. And you stop hiding because you are ready to step into the fullness of who you are. You are valuable. You are enough. And the world is waiting for you to live like you believe it. Every person on this planet is given the same amount of time each day minus 24 hours. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, or what you do. This is the one resource that is entirely equal. However, how you use that time determines the quality of your life and the fulfillment of your purpose. Time is precious, and so is your energy. Both are finite resources, and if you're not careful, they can be drained by things and people that add no value to your life. That's why it's critical to set boundaries for your time and energy. Boundaries are not about being selfish, they are about being wise. If you don't set limits, you'll find yourself overwhelmed, exhausted, and unproductive. There will always be demands on your time. People will constantly ask for your help, your attention, or your input. While it's good to be available and supportive, you cannot say yes to everything and everyone without paying a price. If you give away all your time and energy, you'll have nothing left for yourself or the things that truly matter. The first step to setting boundaries is recognizing the value of your time and energy. Your time is not cheap. Your energy is not unlimited. When you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. This is why it's important to evaluate how you're spending your time. Are you investing it in activities that align with your goals and values, or are you wasting it on things that don't contribute to your growth? Every moment you spend on distractions or unnecessary obligations is a moment you can never get back. Saying no is one of the most powerful tools you have when it comes to protecting your time and energy. For many people, saying no feels uncomfortable. They worry about disappointing others or being perceived as unkind. But saying no is not an act of rejection, it's an act of self-respect. When you say no to something that doesn't serve you, you're actually saying yes to your priorities. You're giving yourself the space to focus on what truly matters. It's important to understand that not everyone will respect your boundaries, and that's okay. Some people will push back or try to make you feel guilty. They may not understand why you're choosing to limit your availability or decline certain requests. But remember, you are not obligated to explain or justify your decisions to anyone. Your time and energy belong to you, and you have the right to use them in ways that align with your purpose. Another key to setting boundaries is learning to manage your schedule effectively. A well-structured schedule is like a blueprint for your day. It helps you prioritize tasks, allocate time for important activities, and avoid unnecessary distractions. Start by identifying your most important goals and responsibilities. Then create a plan that reflects these priorities. Be intentional about scheduling time for yourself, whether it's for rest, personal growth, or simply doing something you enjoy. If you don't carve out this time, other demands will quickly fill the gaps. One of the biggest challenges in setting boundaries is dealing with guilt. Society often glorifies busyness and makes people feel guilty for taking time for themselves. But the truth is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. If you're constantly giving to others without replenishing your own energy, you'll eventually burn out. Taking care of yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. When you set boundaries and prioritize your well-being, you're actually in a better position to help others. It's also essential to protect your energy from toxic people and situations. Not everyone who demands your time deserves it. Some people drain your energy with negativity, drama, or unrealistic expectations. You don't have to engage with everyone who wants your attention. Learn to recognize the difference between relationships that uplift you and those that deplete you. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support you, and limit your interactions with those who do not. Setting boundaries is not a one-time action, it's a continuous process. Life is dynamic, and so are your priorities. As you grow and evolve, your boundaries may need to be adjusted. Be willing to reassess how you're spending your time and energy and make changes when necessary. This requires self-awareness and the courage to make difficult decisions. Setting boundaries for your time and energy is about taking control of your life. It's about being intentional with your choices and living in alignment with your purpose. When you set clear boundaries, you create the space to focus on what truly matters. You give yourself the freedom to grow, to rest, and to thrive. You stop being reactive to the demands of others and start being proactive about your own needs and goals. Time and energy are two of your most valuable resources, and once they're spent, they cannot be recovered. Treat them with the respect they deserve. Set boundaries that reflect your worth, and don't be afraid to enforce them. You have a purpose to fulfill, and that purpose requires you to be at your best. By protecting your time and energy, you're not only investing in yourself, you're investing in the impact you're meant to make in the world. You are the most valuable asset you will ever have in your life. No one else can live your life for you, achieve your goals, or fulfill your purpose. That responsibility rests solely on your shoulders, and for that reason, investing in yourself is not a luxury, it is a necessity. It is the foundation for every success, breakthrough, and opportunity you will ever experience. To invest in yourself means to recognize your potential and take deliberate steps to develop it. It is about becoming the best version of yourself so that you can live the life you were created to live. Many people spend their lives pouring into others, their work, or their circumstances while neglecting their own growth. They think that by focusing solely on external achievements or relationships, they are doing the right thing. But what they fail to realize is that you cannot give your best to others if you are not at your best. You cannot lead effectively, work productively, or love deeply if you are running on empty. Investing in yourself is not selfish, it is responsible. It is what enables you to contribute meaningfully to the world around you. Investing in yourself begins with your mindset. What you believe about yourself shapes how you live. If you see yourself as someone with limited potential or worth, you will act accordingly. You will settle for mediocrity and miss out on opportunities to grow. But when you recognize that you were created with greatness inside of you, everything changes. You begin to see the value in developing your skills, nurturing your talents, and expanding your knowledge. You realize that you are not just here to exist, you are here to thrive. Education is one of the most powerful ways to invest in yourself. This doesn't necessarily mean formal schooling, though that can be valuable. Education is about learning and growing in every area of your life. It's about reading books, attending seminars, seeking mentors, and exposing yourself to new ideas. Knowledge is a tool that can open doors, solve problems, and create opportunities. The more you learn, the more equipped you are to navigate life's challenges and seize its possibilities. Another critical area of self-investment is your health. Your mind, body, and spirit are interconnected, and neglecting any one of them can hinder your ability to reach your full potential. Taking care of your body means exercising regularly, eating nutritious food, and getting enough rest. When your body is strong and energized, you have the stamina to pursue your goals. Taking care of your mind means managing stress, practicing self-care, and cultivating a positive outlook. And taking care of your spirit means staying connected to your purpose, your values, and your faith. When you invest in your health, you are creating a foundation for a life of vitality and balance. Your relationships also play a significant role in your growth. The people you surround yourself with can either propel you forward or hold you back. Investing in yourself means being intentional about your relationships. Seek out people who inspire you, challenge you, and believe in your potential. Learn from those who have walked the path you aspire to follow, and be willing to let go of relationships that drain your energy or distract you from your purpose. Time management is another essential aspect of self-investment. How you spend your time reflects what you value. If you are constantly busy but not making progress toward your goals, it may be time to reevaluate your priorities. Investing in yourself means allocating time for the things that matter most: your growth, your health, and your dreams. It means being intentional about how you spend your days so that your actions align with your long-term vision. Overcoming fear and self-doubt is a crucial part of self-investment. Many people hold back from pursuing their dreams because they are afraid of failure or rejection. But fear is not a valid excuse to stay stagnant. Every great achievement involves risk, and every successful person has faced setbacks along the way. Investing in yourself means believing in your ability to learn, adapt, and persevere. It means stepping out of your comfort zone and embracing challenges as opportunities to grow. Investing in yourself requires consistency and commitment. It's not something you do once and then forget about. Growth is a lifelong journey, and every day presents a new opportunity to improve. Small, consistent actions can lead to significant transformations over time. Whether it's reading a chapter of a book, exercising for 30 minutes, or taking one step toward a goal, every investment you make in yourself adds up. You are your greatest asset, and the return on investing in yourself is immeasurable. It affects not only your own life, but also the lives of those around you. When you grow, you inspire others to grow. When you excel, you open doors for others to do the same. And when you fulfill your potential, you contribute to the greater good in ways that only you can. The world is waiting for you to show up as the best version of yourself. Take responsibility for your growth, prioritize your well-being, and invest in your future. When you do, you'll discover that the possibilities are endless, and the life you were meant to live is within your reach. Your health is your most important asset. It forms the foundation of everything you do and impacts every area of your life. When you prioritize your health, your mind, body, and spirit, you equip yourself to achieve your goals, handle challenges, and live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Neglecting any one of these areas creates imbalance, which can hinder your ability to thrive. To live your best life, you must commit to nurturing all three aspects of your well-being. Your body is the vessel that carries you through life, and taking care of it is not optional, it's essential. Many people take their physical health for granted until something goes wrong, but by then the damage may already be done. Prioritizing your body means being proactive. It means fueling it with nutritious foods that provide the energy and nutrients you need to function at your best. A healthy diet isn't just about looking good. It's about feeling strong, reducing your risk of illness, and giving your body the tools it needs to perform. In addition to a balanced diet, regular exercise is crucial. Physical activity doesn't just strengthen your muscles and improve your endurance, it also enhances your mental clarity, reduces stress, and boosts your mood. Exercise releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that promote feelings of happiness and relaxation. Whether it's walking, swimming, dancing, or weightlifting, find a form of exercise you enjoy and make it a regular part of your routine. Consistency is key. Even small amounts of activity can make a big difference over time. Sleep is another critical component of physical health that often gets overlooked. In today's fast-paced world, many people sacrifice sleep in the name of productivity, not realizing that they are actually undermining their ability to perform. Sleep is when your body repairs itself, your mind processes information, and your spirit finds rest. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night and prioritize a bedtime routine that helps you unwind and prepare for restorative rest. While physical health is essential, it cannot stand alone. Your mind plays an equally important role in your overall well-being. Mental health affects how you think, feel, and respond to life's challenges. It influences your ability to focus, make decisions, and maintain healthy relationships. Prioritizing your mental health begins with self-awareness. Take the time to recognize your emotions and identify stressors in your life. Ignoring your mental health can lead to burnout, anxiety, or depression, which can impact every aspect of your life. One way to care for your mind is by practicing mindfulness. Mindfulness is the art of being present in the moment, fully aware of your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It helps you manage stress, improve your focus, and cultivate a sense of peace. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, or journaling can be powerful tools for maintaining mental clarity and emotional balance. Additionally, don't hesitate to seek support when you need it. Talking to a trusted friend, family member, or counselor can provide perspective and help you navigate difficult times. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength and wisdom. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health, and seeking support is a proactive step toward overall wellness. Your spiritual health is the anchor that grounds you. It's about connecting to something greater than yourself, whether that's your faith, your values, or your sense of purpose. Spiritual health provides meaning and direction in life, giving you the strength to persevere even in difficult times. It helps you stay aligned with your beliefs and make decisions that reflect your true self. To nurture your spirit, take time to reflect and connect with your inner self. Prayer, meditation, or quiet contemplation can help you find peace and clarity. Engage in activities that inspire you, whether it's spending time in nature, creating art, or serving others. Your spiritual health is deeply personal, and what works for one person may not work for another. The key is to find practices that resonate with you and make them a priority. Balancing your mind, body, and spirit requires intentionality. It's easy to focus on one area while neglecting the others, but true health comes from harmony. Each aspect of your well-being is interconnected, and when one is out of balance, it affects the others. For example, physical exhaustion can lead to mental fatigue, while emotional stress can manifest as physical illness. Similarly, a lack of spiritual grounding can leave you feeling lost or disconnected. To achieve balance, make a commitment to integrate healthy habits into your daily life. Start small and build gradually, focusing on consistency rather than perfection. Celebrate your progress and be patient with yourself. Remember that health is a journey, not a destination. Prioritizing your health is not just about avoiding illness, it's about living fully. When you take care of your mind, body, and spirit, you position yourself to excel in all areas of life. You have the energy to pursue your goals, the resilience to face challenges, and the clarity to make decisions that align with your purpose. Most importantly, you create a foundation for joy, peace, and fulfillment. Your health is your responsibility. No one else can do it for you. Make the decision today to prioritize your well-being and watch how it transforms every aspect of your life. Comparison is one of the most common traps people fall into, and it is one of the greatest thieves of joy, peace, and personal growth. In a world driven by social media, constant updates, and endless displays of other people's successes, it is easy to look at someone else's life and feel inadequate. You see their accomplishments, their talents, their relationships, and their possessions, and you begin to question your own worth. But the truth is, comparison is a losing game, because it focuses on the wrong measure of success, someone else's journey instead of your own. When you compare yourself to others, you are looking at a distorted picture. People rarely showcase their struggles, failures, or insecurities. What you see is the highlight reel, the polished version of their life, carefully curated to appear perfect. Meanwhile, you're comparing that to your behind-the-scenes reality, complete with flaws, doubts, and challenges. This is not a fair comparison, and it sets you up for feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Every person is on a unique journey, and no two paths are the same. The skills, talents, opportunities, and challenges you have were specifically designed for you. When you compare yourself to others, you lose sight of your individuality and the specific purpose you were created to fulfill. Instead of focusing on your own progress, you waste time and energy trying to measure up to someone else's standard, which may not even align with your values or goals. Comparison often breeds envy, and envy is a destructive force. It blinds you to your own blessings and causes you to focus on what you lack rather than what you have. It creates a sense of competition where there should be none, making you feel as though someone else's success diminishes your own. But life is not a race or a competition. Someone else's achievements do not take away from your potential. Their blessings do not diminish your ability to succeed. When you stop comparing, you begin to see others as inspirations rather than threats. One of the most important steps in overcoming comparison is developing a sense of gratitude. Gratitude shifts your perspective from what you don't have to what you do have. It allows you to recognize the unique gifts, talents, and opportunities in your own life. When you focus on what you're grateful for, You stop longing for what others have and start appreciating the abundance in your own life. Gratitude helps you see that you are enough just as you are. Another powerful antidote to comparison is self-awareness. Take the time to reflect on who you are, what you value, and what you want to achieve. Define your own success based on your goals, not someone else's accomplishments. When you have a clear understanding of your identity and purpose, you become less concerned with how you measure up to others. You realize that your worth is not determined by external validation or comparison, but by the unique contribution you make to the world. It's also important to recognize that success looks different for everyone. For one person, success might mean building a thriving career. For another, it might mean raising a loving family or pursuing a creative passion. There is no single definition of success, and there is no universal timeline for achieving it. Some people reach milestones early in life, while others take longer to find their path. What matters is that you stay true to your own journey and focus on making progress at your own pace. Social media can be a major trigger for comparison, so it's wise to set boundaries around how you use it. Be mindful of the accounts you follow and the content you consume. If something consistently makes you feel inadequate, consider unfollowing or muting it. Use social media as a tool for inspiration and connection, not as a source of comparison or self-criticism. Remember, you are seeing only a small fraction of someone else's life, and it is often not the full story. Surrounding yourself with positive, supportive people can also help you overcome the habit of comparison. Choose friends and mentors who encourage you to be your best self, not who make you feel like you need to compete or conform. Celebrate the successes of others without feeling threatened, and seek out relationships that are built on mutual respect and genuine connection. Ultimately, the only person you should compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Strive to grow, improve, and become better each day. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and recognize that your journey is yours alone. By focusing on your own path, you free yourself from the burden of comparison and open the door to greater peace, confidence, and fulfillment. You were not created to be like anyone else. You were created to be uniquely you, with a purpose and a potential that no one else can fulfill. When you stop comparing yourself to others, you allow yourself to fully embrace who you are. You begin to see your strengths, overcome your challenges, and live authentically. And in doing so, you discover the joy and freedom that comes from living a life that is true to you. Every individual is born with a unique purpose. It is the reason you exist, the driving force behind your passions, and the compass that guides your decisions. Your purpose is not just a lofty idea, it is a reality waiting to be activated. However, many people go through life without fully discovering or embracing their purpose. They get caught up in routines, distractions, and expectations that pull them away from their true calling. Activating your purpose is about breaking free from this cycle, tapping into your potential, and living a life that aligns with the reason you were created. The first step in activating your purpose is understanding that it already exists within you. You do not have to create it or force it into being. You need to uncover it. Purpose is often linked to the things that stir your heart, the passions, talents, and dreams that make you feel alive. Ask yourself, what are you naturally drawn to? What problems do you feel compelled to solve? What legacy do you want to leave behind? These questions help illuminate the direction of your purpose. Many people hesitate to pursue their purpose because they feel unqualified or unsure. They compare themselves to others who seem more talented, experienced, or successful. But activating your purpose is not about perfection. It is about taking the first step. You don't need to have all the answers or be fully equipped to begin. Purpose unfolds as you move forward. Each step you take brings greater clarity and confidence. By embracing imperfection and starting where you are, you allow yourself to grow into the person you are meant to be. One of the most important aspects of activating your purpose is overcoming fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, and fear of the unknown often hold people back from stepping into their calling. But fear is a natural part of growth. It signals that you are stepping out of your comfort zone and into new territory. The key is to act in spite of fear. to use it as fuel rather than a barrier. Remember, the pursuit of purpose is not without challenges, but every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Your purpose is not just about you, it is about the impact you make in the lives of others. When you activate your purpose, you become a source of inspiration, hope, and change. Whether it's through your work, your relationships, or your contributions to your community, your purpose is meant to serve a greater good. This outward focus not only gives meaning to your efforts, but also fuels your motivation. Knowing that your actions make a difference creates a sense of fulfillment that nothing else can match. To activate your purpose, you must also cultivate discipline and focus. Purpose is not activated by wishful thinking or sporadic effort. It requires intentionality and consistency. Set clear goals that align with your purpose and break them into actionable steps. Make time for the activities that move you closer to your calling and eliminate distractions that pull you away. Discipline is not about being rigid. It is about being committed to what matters most. When you prioritize your purpose, you create momentum that propels you forward. It is also essential to surround yourself with the right people. Your purpose cannot thrive in isolation. You need relationships that encourage, challenge, and support you. Seek out mentors who can guide you, peers who can walk alongside you, and friends who celebrate your progress. Avoid negative influences that discourage or distract you. The people in your life have a significant impact on your journey, so choose those who align with your vision and values. Another key to activating your purpose is maintaining a mindset of growth and learning. Your purpose will evolve as you grow, and staying open to new experiences and knowledge is crucial. Embrace opportunities to learn from failures, adapt to change, and refine your skills. Growth is not always comfortable, but it is necessary for your purpose to reach its full potential. By committing to lifelong learning, you position yourself to make a greater impact over time. Faith and resilience are also vital components of activating your purpose. There will be moments of doubt, setbacks, and obstacles that test your commitment. In these times, it is important to hold on to your vision and trust the process. Your purpose is not always about the destination, it is about the journey. Every challenge you face is part of the preparation for what lies ahead. By staying resilient and grounded in your belief, you can navigate difficulties with confidence. Finally, activating your purpose requires action. Dreams and plans mean little without execution. Take the first step, no matter how small, and keep moving forward. Action creates momentum, and momentum leads to progress. Don't wait for the perfect moment or ideal conditions. They may never come. Start where you are with what you have, and trust that each step will bring you closer to fulfilling your purpose. Your purpose is not a distant ideal. It is a present reality waiting to be lived. By embracing your uniqueness, overcoming fear, staying disciplined, and taking action, you can activate the potential within you. The world needs what you have to offer, and only you can fulfill the role you were created for. Step into your purpose with confidence, knowing that your journey will not only transform your life, but also make a lasting impact on the lives of others.